Just give it up. While you may have the power of smoke, mine is fire. A fight between the two of us would be pointless. It would probably go on forever.
Yo, what is good? Welcome back. How's everybody doing?
I have some information you all need to hear.
It's your boy, Nerdame, here with another figure review, and today we are reviewing
My name is Portgas the Ace, but you can call me Ace.
By Sentinel, and this is their 1/12 scale limited release in only Europe. I don't know what the rationale behind that was or the thought process, but because of that, this figure is pretty much rare. There is the Mega House version of Ace, but unfortunately that one is not 1/12 scale or 6-inch scale. It's more closer to 1/10 or probably even taller than that. Great figure, but I definitely only collect in the 1/12 scale kind of range. So I'm super hyped that I finally got this gem. I am a huge fan of One Piece.
Really? You don't say.
If you guys are as well, make sure you check out my other figure reviews from the series. Some of them I've even made myself. Those are without a doubt some dope figures, some dope characters, and some dope reviews.
Don't forget.
And Ace is definitely a legend in the series of One Piece. His Devil Fruit is one of my personal favorites, the Marimaro no Mi.
Get away from him, Ace!
This is his era! Don't you forget!
You realize that's Jinbei?
Oh yeah? A warlord. Beating him might bring us some prestige then.
But I am definitely hyped that we finally have him in figure form. Before we get into everything, as always, make sure you check out my Instagram page. I post photos of my figures there before I review them here. So like my photos. I appreciate it, guys. Follow my page. Keep up with my story. I'm always posting updates on what's to come on the channel on there, on updates.
No thanks. I think I'll pass.
Also, if you're looking for bonus Nerdame content, make sure you check out my TikTok page. I have a lot of dope stuff on there, some polls, some bonus content. It's so hilarious seeing you guys comment on those videos. So keep it up. You guys are blowing that up. I appreciate it.
It's about time we show them how it's done.
And of course, make sure you subscribe here on the channel. Thumbs up the video, that really helps me out a lot. Also comment below if you have any suggestions on what I should review in the future. We are on our way to 2K. You guys are freaking killing it. I love it. Without a doubt, once we hit 2K, I'm sensing another giveaway. So stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss out.
Stop yapping and do it.
Even hit the bell notification so you don't miss out going forward. And what else? What else? I think that's gonna be it, guys. Let's get into it.
Firefly, fiery doll.
Taking a closer look, and this figure came out dope.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
I freaking love it. Sentinel did an amazing job on all the detail for this figure. Articulation on top of that is even better. You're gonna get double joints pretty much everywhere where you need to have it. I even like that they added articulation on his log post. That's on a little swivel. Not a swivel, but I mean it literally just rests on the wrist, so you could twist it, turn it however you want. I even liked for his blade or sword, this, here we can pop that out, is on a little hinge here, so you can get whatever type of movement you need on that one, which is not too bad. So it never really gets in the way, which is great. There's even amazing waist articulation. I went and found a 1/12 scale collared shirt on eBay, snipped off the sleeves and then dyed it with some of this, just so I could recreate his earlier look before he joined the Whitebeard Pirates. But it was a great idea. I think the color came out amazing. I even like the articulation on the feet. You get a nice swivel, ankle rocker. There is a toe hinge but it's very minimal. So I'm not sure what the rationale there was, but I'm not gonna complain. It's still there. Here, I'll go ahead and pop the shirt off. While I do that, I'll mention the arm for mines. This is the right arm. Pops off somewhat easily. I personally am not going to complain about it because it actually makes it easier for me to take off the shirt that I bought, as well as the backpack that I added for the figure. But just something to consider if you find one of these. That is something that commonly happens with this figure. Another issue that I had as well is this part I ended up having to glue a few times, just because it does pop off a bit. But again, use the Gorilla Glue. Doesn't come off, any issues. Yeah, pretty great. But yeah, I love the sculpt of this body. The details on the muscles are amazing. Look, see, that's what I was referring to. But you even have the abs are sculpted, and it's great. And again, articulation is going to be pretty amazing. I even love the detail. The tattoo is clear. Even the shading on his necklace is amazing. Another gripe, or just something to point out, along with his tattoo looks amazing, is I have heard some people complain about the arch on his back. You can have a bit of a hunch, you know, if you have him in some awkward poses. So just a suggestion, I did find a 1/12 scale backpack online. And if you get one of these, it covers up the hunch. And it's still pretty One Piece accurate. I'm sure Ace has had a backpack on at some point in the manga or anime. But that'll cover up the hunch a bit. So yeah, just a suggestion. And again, articulation is amazing. I am really impressed by this figure. I'm not gonna lie, this figure is amazing in hand. So if he looks great on camera, trust me, if you find one of these in person, it is worth it, 100%. But yeah, as far as the head goes, so the hair itself is on a ball peg, and then the face is swapped out from the hair. The face is held on pretty well, and then there's also a floating hair piece that sits there as well. I don't really have any issues with that, so I'm not going to complain. I will say the hair on the normal face does slip out from time to time, so just make sure you put that in securely. But yeah, everything pegs in pretty well. Like that nice snap. The details on the belt are amazing. And yeah. Alrighty. Well, let's get into accessories. These are all of the accessories I have for my Ace. I have the backpack that I mentioned earlier. Like I mentioned, his log post and his bracelets come off, which is pretty cool. His neck bracelet, or oh my gosh, his necklace, neck bracelet. Anyway, so alternate faces, alternate hands. I love the flame effects that he's included with. I added some fire effects that I had myself that I picked up on eBay. And yeah, comment below if you have any suggestions on anything else I could have included. Doing a height comparison, here he is compared to my God of Destruction Goku by X Rolling Animations. And so here he is compared to just your standard SHF Goku. I think the scaling works pretty great here. Yeah, so no complaints. Here he is compared to my custom Roanoa Zoro made by myself. And the scaling here is pretty great as well. They're both 1/12 scale. So yeah, it's nice having an Ace with a Zoro. Wow, like I think that's wild. So yeah. Here he is compared to a smaller figure. This is my custom Killua by My Anime Heroes. And scaling here is even better. One Piece characters are typically a bit taller, and Hunter x Hunter characters, especially Killua, is a kid. It's supposed to be shorter, so yeah, I think it works out pretty great. And here he is compared to my custom Gear 5 Luffy Nika form. And I'll go ahead and show the artist's information on Instagram. And scaling here is pretty great as well. I can't think of a better duo, Ace and Luffy. But yeah, comment below if there's any other height comparisons you would have wanted me to do. All in all, I think this is an amazing figure. Really wish that we got a re-release of this figure worldwide. You know, again, the Mega House version is really not that bad of a figure. I'm sure it's amazing. It's just, again, not in the scale that I typically collect myself. But yeah, comment below if you notice anything that I missed to cover in the review, and make sure you subscribe to the page. Stay for the photos after the review, and I'll see you guys for the next review. Peace.